What's up everyone on YouTube? Mr.BadWeather here. Today we are going to be ranking some aliens from Ben 10. This might seem a little weird and out of the blue, but I used to really be into Ben 10. I mean, like, super used to be into Ben 10. But then they absolutely butchered and killed it with the reboot. So now it's just a dead franchise, which sucks, but you know what they say, you grow up to watch your heroes sell cars on TV. So we're going to be ranking them. And there is no reboots in this one. It is strictly just all of the aliens before the reboot, which there is 69, nice, in total. I don't remember all their names, but I will make sure to put their name on the screen if I don't know their names. So let's get started. The first one up here is already a banger, Ghost Freak. Gotta love this guy. I would put Ghost Freak probably in S tier, just because one, he's such a unique like alien and character and voice. He has like two different transformations. He's like the first alien to ever leave the Omnitrix, and then later on Ben still gets him back in the Omnitrix one day. So that all the episodes with Ghost Freak are fucking killer. I love them. Next up here is Cannonball. That is he's a good one, I will say. I don't know if I would name him one of my favorites. See, the thing is, he's like one of the very first new aliens that Ben got, because he starts with just 10, because it's Ben 10. Cannonball, I would put at like a nice decent A tier. Really good alien in total. Not one of my favorites. He doesn't have really much else except for the fact that he can spin around like Sonic the Hedgehog. Wildvine, yeah. Okay, so yeah, Wildvine, I would also put at like a solid A tier. Just because he's so fucking cool. Even though he basically gets replaced by Swampfire later on, he's still really cool, and there was a lot of episodes about him that were just absolutely fascinating, and I've always loved him as a character in general. He has like bombs on his back, and he's got like, long tentacles. Super cool alien altogether. I used to remember he used to be one of my big top favorites. Okay, so this little fucker's name right here is called Buzzshock, which he had one really interesting episode, and then I really just didn't care about him. He's a cool design, but ultimately he's just a better version of Ditto. So I'm gonna put these two right here next to each other, because Ditto is also another alien that was just, he was cool and had a cool episode, but that's about it. Oh man, what was his name again? I think his name was like Artiguana or something. Oh my god, I don't remember. Oh my god, I can't remember. I think it was something along the lines of Artiguana. Artiguana. Yeah, Artiguana is his name. Artiguana. Again, I liked him because they showed him for like a short period in the Ben 10,000 episode. But other than that, he's not really that cool. I mean, he's a cool design. You know what? I would put him higher than these two. This motherfucker is fucking sick. I think what was the name? Ben Wolf or... Yep. So his name is Ben Wolf. I'm pretty sure. I can't. I could be wrong about that, but he's so cool, dude. So cool. His episode is absolutely amazing. It's an episode where Ben falls in love with this girl and he tries to like impress her, and then he meets an actual alien werewolf. And that episode is actually how we find out that Ben can actually absorb other aliens into the Omnitrix and use them, which I think is just such a cool concept. It's like a Pokemon kind of situation, Like he gets more of them in his little Omnitrix, and it's just cool. Can't really find a name for this guy, but I'm pretty sure his name was like something like Ben Mummy. He was also a really cool character with a really sick design. I remember he was one of my favorite growing up, which it blew my mind because as a kid, I thought he was just like a monster, but then he turned out to be an alien, and then Ben can just use him, which I thought was so sick. And then you have Frankenben. This is not his original design. I think it's his Omniverse design, but still a really sick character that I would still put up there. In fact, actually, I think I would put him just a little bit above Ben Wolf because I just think he's cooler. Upchuck, yeah, I'd put that, solid right there, because like the thing about Upchuck is he's cool. He has some really sick abilities and quite literally sick in the grossest way possible. But I was really sad that they showed him off in Ultimate Alien and he just didn't get an ultimate. I really thought he would have gotten a really sick ultimate. And speaking of another character that is super sick, that they just basically knocked off and just Heat Blast. I love Heat Blast. One of the first aliens. Absolutely sick character with a sick introduction, sick design. I love him to death. Absolutely so good. But I will say, he is around the same vote as Wildvine. He was just overthrown by Swampfire because Swampfire is both a fire and a vine character. So ultimately, he was just nerfed. He was nerfed out of Oblivion, so we don't need him anymore. But they could have brought him back, and they could have brought him back with an ultimate. But they didn't do that. Eye Guy is really sick too. We don't get to see much of Eye Guy, but he's a very interesting, well-designed character. He's a part of like the Ben monster verse this like going on, which was super cool. Another favorite of mine. Way Big is probably gonna go here. I really like Way Big. Way Big is cool, and the episode that he was introduced in was even cooler because it was like, I feel like that episode had like the most stakes out of all of them because it was the first episode where we figured out that Ben could like actually lose the Omnitrix, and then we just get introduced to this new alien who's absolutely OP. It's just good dude. I love Way Big. Forearms. I mean, I like Forearms. I really do. I like his design too. He reminds me a lot of Machamp from Pokemon. But I feel like it was so lazy to nickname him fucking Forearms. So I'm going to put him probably at the bottom of A tier. Gray Matter was really cool. Now, the thing is, I would put Gray Matter really, really low if it wasn't for the fact that he also is really smart. He is a very small character, and he's really weirdly shaped. But ultimately, he actually plays a really big role in Alien, in, like, Ben 10. I'd put him above Forearms, because, like, Gray Matter is actually one of the aliens that, like, invented the Omnitrix. It was invented by a Gray Matter, or whatever the fuck they're called. So, yeah. Cool. Very cool. Stinkfly. Gross, but really used character. I don't know why Ben used this character so much, but he did. And it's kind of stuck itself into my brain for so long because of that. Ripjaws was also a really good one. We didn't get to see too much of him. And we still didn't really get to see him much in Ultimate Alien either. But I would still put him in like A tier. Maybe above, yeah. Upgrade is fucking awesome. I would actually put him like somewhere like, yeah, I would put him up there. Because like, so I geek out when I see Upgrade. I've always loved Upgrade. And like, Upgrade in every version of Ben 10 is fucking sick. And they like to remind you of that in every single one of them too. Because like, so in first Ben 10, he can just kind of stick himself to like electronics, and then he can control those electronics and make them better. Hence the name Upgrade. He's like a living matter kind of thing, which is so cool, especially because Ben is allowed to like transform into him and control him. But then in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, there was a dog version of him, which is crazy to think about. A living dog that can control machinery. And then we find out that there's like actual like aliens version of Upgrade, which is wild to think about. It's wild to think about that there's just these aliens that can just like attach themselves to these mechanical things and then upgrade them. Which also one of my favorite movies ever, or yeah, one of my favorite. I guess like a spin-off, a special, like it was I don't know. It was the Ben 10 Generator X thing where he turned into Upgrade, and then Generator X turned in like it was crazy. It was like a Dragon Ball fight scene. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's Generator X Ben 10. So sick, so cool. I loved that shit so much. Wildmutt is cool. I'm just not a big fan of him. I think he has a really cool name, but ultimately he's just I don't know, he's cool, I guess. I don't in my eyes he doesn't really do much. So, you know. Accelerate is fucking sick. I love Accelerate. Great design. Another speedster character that I like. So, you know, can't go wrong. Diamond Head is fucking incredible. Absolutely incredible character. Always used, and they went into depth on his character in, like, Ultimate Alien, which I absolutely love that they did that, because it really just made me fall in love with the character even more. And honestly, his first design is sick, and his alien design is like his Alien Force design is sick. It's like he's just sick. He's just a sick dude. Swampfire. As much as I like to hate on the dude, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. He's got a really great. Get down. He's got a really good design, and he did replace like two of like some really cool aliens. But I'm mostly mad that, like, you know, he came in here and then Ben stopped using Heat Blast. That's all. That's all. Other than that, he's sick. He's really cool. He beat the shit out of Kevin 11. That was really cool. I don't know. I just like him. Echo. Another solid, really fucking cool. No, I gotta put him higher than that. Yeah. S tier for me. Humongousaur is also up there too. In fact, actually, I would just put him like maybe just a fuck it. Yeah, I'm putting him here. He's cool, but like I just like Diamond Head so much more. I like the aliens that have like really good like backstories, you know, and not a lot of aliens get those, you know. I think I'm gonna put these two down here. I do like Frankenben, and I do like Eye Guy. I just feel like now that I'm getting into it, I feel like they're just not up there with Ben Wolf and Ben Mummy. Like really. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm nah. It's looking good right now. It looks good. Next one we have Jet Ray, another alien in Alien Force that just replaced Stinkfly. I do love Jet Ray though. What an absolutely great character. I would put him right here. Yeah, that's solid. I don't really have much to say about Jet Ray. He can shoot laser beams from his eyes and his tail, and he's like a pterodactyl, sort of. He's cool. But the other character that can fly is just so much better. Big Chill. Big Chill is definitely up there. I would even say, like, yeah. I would put him in between here. Another alien that gets, like, a really cool backstory kind of thing, because there was, like, a weird episode where he turned into Big Chill, and because of Big Chill's race, Big Chill can get pregnant, even if it's a male. It's hard to explain, but it was such a weird and fascinating episode. Absolutely weird and fascinating. Chromastone, another alien that I really fucking like. Again, backstory, and it's even more fascinating because Chromastone is connected to Diamond Head. I don't remember exactly how, but like I don't even know. So like apparently chromastone is like what's inside a diamond head, but for reasons they didn't really explain, or at least that I don't know about, uh he diamond heads prefer to be like big and bulky like that. I don't remember. But it was interesting. It was fascinating. Brainstorm is absolutely sick. Absolutely sick character. Another character that's really smart like Gray Matter, but is ultimately way better than Gray Matter. Like so much better than Gray Matter. He can shoot lightning from his head. He's super fucking smart, and he's quite agile too. Spider Monkey. Guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't really care if you guys hate me, but like, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would put Spider Monkey here. Cause the thing about Spider Monkey is he's just, I mean, he's cool. He's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like he's like a nerfed version of like forearms. I don't even know how to describe it because okay, so he's got forearms. He can climb walls. He can shoot webs. So he's Spider Man. Ben 10 has basically Spider Man powers. That's about it. I don't know. Like he's just. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it to you. I'm not really a big Spider Man or Spider Monkey fan. I'm not really a big Spider Monkey fan. Goop is sick. I like Goop. Goop is one of those characters where like if Ben 10 turns into Goop, you're like, oh yeah, he's gonna be just fine because Goop is so sick. I would put Goop. I would put him at the bottom of S tier. No, I wouldn't even put him at like. I'd just put him like a little bit above Spider Monkey. I don't even know, dude, because like it's just fucking like fucking Alien X, dude. Okay. Alien X, sick character, absolutely sick. And you know they do him so well. They do him so well. He's one of the various like OP characters that like has like a good weakness. He's like a good equivalent to like Superman. Cause like he's so overpowered, but the thing is, it takes so much to be able to use him that it's not even worth it. That's why Ben barely uses him. But I will say, it is such, and I mean such a shame that we did not get to see an ultimate version of Alien X. I feel like that would have been sick. But the episode where Ben went into the world where the Alien X's live was absolutely crazy and absolutely sick. So powerful that they could bring Ben back in time or into the future. So sick. There was an episode where Ben used Alien X to recreate the entire universe. Absolutely sick. So yeah, he deserves to be up there. Correction, I looked it up. It's Loadstar. My bad. Loadstar. So he's another character. Okay, let me get into this. I love him. I love Loadstar. Sick character. They used him quite a bit. He's got a really cool design, and his whole entire thing is that he's like a living like magnet, and he can magnetize things. Super cool idea. Super sick. Didn't really get to do a whole lot after that. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. Rath is just quite literally, they just took Wolverine and turned him into an alien. But even then, he's just sick as fuck. He's a really cool character. In fact, actually, I guess I would more consider him like Sabretooth, I guess. But he's like a Sabretooth Wolverine like crossbreed, but like as like a Ben 10 alien. Super sick, has a lot of personality and major anger issues. But like really cool. I like him. Nanomech. I like Nanomech. I think Nanomech is sick, and he was in the Ben 10 live action movie, which was super sick. Wait, I'm pretty sure he was introduced in the live action movie. Because yeah, okay, I'm gonna actually let me place him real quick. I would put him like right here. He's small. He's really good with like electrical. No, he's not. He's just really small, isn't he? Yeah, I think he's quite literally like an Ant-Man character. He can like grow himself or like whatever. Really cool character. Really cool character. He was introduced in the live action Ben 10 movie, or one of the live action Ben 10 movies, but and then he was actually used for like the actual like show later on. All right, Water Hazard is this guy's name. I completely forgot, which is actually super sad because I actually do really like him. He is probably, in fact, actually, hold on. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and do this because there's like a huge thing behind like all of these. Let me see. I would probably put him like in between like Humongosaur and Loadstar. Let's see. And then Amphibian would definitely go like a little bit above him. In fact, I would probably put like Amphibian like, yeah. I would put Amphibian right there. Armadillo would definitely go way up here. I love Armadillo. Absolutely so cool. Oh fuck, what's his name? Alright, I forgot his name. Terraspin is his name. He is one of Ben's another really cool transformation that was from the really cool 5 special. I would put him just like a little bit below like water hose or water hazard. Okay, I can't actually find his name. I just know he's one of the really cool aliens that was like escaping from Agrigor. Um, and the cool part about him is like, so the Omnitrix is actually like the Omnitrix is designed to keep Ben safe and everyone around him, so he can turn into these aliens safely, and his body can transform back safely. The alien is actually inside of the metal suit, and the Omnitrix makes this metal suit to capture him inside so that he doesn't hurt anyone, but he could also keep using his lava powers. I can't seem to remember his alien name. I think it was something along the lines of like Endeavor or like Igor or something. I can't remember for the life of me, but he was a really sick alien too. Uh, this guy. I mean, I know you guys are not going to be too happy about this, but I saw him and I was really upset, even as a child, and even till now, I'm still really upset because why? 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 Just why, dude? He's just he's not cool. He's a speedster just like Accelerate. He's blue like Accelerate, but instead of it being Accelerate, he's just a copycat alien that they used. And he's not as cool as Accelerate. He's not as fast as Accelerate. He's blue like Accelerate. He's a furry. Why does he exist? I don't like him. I've never liked him. I don't like him. I really don't like him. I've never liked him. In fact, I'm really close to. I'm just gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. This is my tier list. I don't like him. I really don't like him. I've never liked him. One character I do like though is Clockwork. I think Clockwork is so cool, and I put him a little below there. But dude, his episode was, or the episodes that he's in are so sick. He's a character that is just, he's so interesting, and like it's scary whenever you see him come onto the screen because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like you really don't. Oh, another alien I don't remember the name of. I just, I mean, I think he's cool, but like I think he's like very similar to Ditto. You know, see the design? I just think of Ditto whenever I see him, but we don't really get to see Ditto anymore, so like it's just like a, I don't know. He's got like a weird like Lilo and Stitch design to him, which is really cool. I wouldn't put him in B, but I wouldn't put him in, I'd put him at the top of B. I don't remember his name, but I know he has like a really strong jaw, and I used to have a really cool figure of him, and I don't really remember anything else about him, so I'm going to put him in A tier, but like right below Cannonball, you know. I don't remember his name. He did not intrigue me as much as a child, so um fuck yeah, I would put him in F tier. I don't fucking care. I think his design is ugly as fuck. They could have done better. Um, Ultimate Swampfire. Sick. Absolutely sick, dude. When they introduced Ultimate Swampfire, I pissed my pants as a child, dude. I absolutely pissed myself, dude. And that's all I have for that. uh Ultimate Spider Monkey is definitely better than regular Spider Monkey. I'm absolutely so mad that they got rid of his double arms. I feel like it would have been cooler if they would have kept the double arms and then just made them both muscular, like he's like some sort of like better version of like four arms, but like I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you they didn't do that. Ultimate Humongousaur is absolutely sick and one of my favorite ultimates. Ultimate Way Big is one of my favorite ultimates. In fact, actually, I would put him higher than Ultimate. Yeah, I would, because the thing is, his whole entire concept is he's so cold that he burns you. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever touched dry ice before, but that shit is so cold that it fucking burns. So like, it is a possibility, you know, but it's absolutely fascinating of an idea, and I absolutely love it, especially because it's so well done with his character specifically. Very well done. Another character that I would put like up here, because he's so this is Ultimate Echo Echo. He is vastly different from Echo Echo, but he just gets the job done, dude. It is so interesting. It is so interesting. It's so interesting. I don't even know how to put it into words. He's so interesting because he gets so many upgrades when he's ultimate, and he's actually so strong he was able to beat Kevin 11, which is awesome. Absolutely fascinating. Ultimate Cannonball is better than regular Cannonball. I still really don't like him that much though. So I'd probably put him the lowest. Cause like, again, he can transform into like a Sonic Ball. That's about it. I mean, really, they just made it to where he's bulletproof now, but that's about it. Ultimate Way Big is sick. He's way big, but he's bigger. So I would put him like right here, maybe. Cause he's just sick, dude. Ultimate Wildmutt. Better than regular Wildmutt. In fact, actually, he's probably one of my favorites. I would probably put him like around here, maybe right under here. Because it's one of those where I wanted them to do more ultimates of the old aliens. And, you know, they did a redesign of Wildmutt, and it looks really sick and really nice. I like it. I think it's really well done. Oh my god. Okay, so now we're getting into the territory where you guys might get a little angry. I don't remember most of these aliens' names, but that's because I only watched Omniverse like once. And I will speed round this. He's really cool. He's a ape that can shoot electricity. I think his design is really sick. He's really cool. He's not an ape, but he can shoot electricity. I think he's really sick too. Plus, he has like a little bit of like a accent to him. He's really cool. He is an ape, but he can like turn into Legos and build stuff, which is also pretty sick design. I don't know how I feel about that being an alien though, and I don't know how that would work as an ultimate. But you know, I think this guy's name is Gravitac, and he's designed after a meteor, which is super sick. But he's really sick. But the whole thing is, okay, I'm gonna put him at the. No, I won't. I won't even do that. No, he's cool and all, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't like what they did with Omniverse. I don't like a lot of what they did with Omniverse. Like the art style, the making Ben shorter, even though he's an adult now. It was just weird. And like they started putting. I liked Alien Force and I liked Ultimate Alien Force because they started putting the Omnitrix specifically on the chest, which just was easier to keep up with because you could tell which alien was an alien and which alien was Ben 10 turned into an alien. It was really easy to keep up with. And they just fucked it up. They just fucked it up in Omniverse. I didn't like it. He's cool. I like the idea, but ultimately I just don't like I don't like him that much. I don't like him that much. He's cool. I think his name is Hopper or Grasshopper or something. He's a cool design, but again, his only ability is that he can jump really hard. That's it. Guys, I'm sorry. What the fuck? 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 Hold on. All right, so these three right here, I don't like this dude. I don't like this dude. I really don't like this dude. I really don't like this dude. It's just gonna stay that way because what the fuck were they thinking when they did this? He was funny for the moment, but after the moment was gone, like, why? This dude's just gross. The Omnitrix is literally attached to his fucking belly button. And I don't need to explain this dude. I will keep this one at C just because that is kind of how I feel. It could have been more interesting. It's not a bad design for an alien. I just think it could have been cooler. This guy's really cool. He's like a buff eagle. I don't know if I would really put him anywhere like super serious. I'll put him like probably like right there under forearms. He is, in my opinion, just not that great. And oh my god, I don't even know how to tell you how mad this one gets me, really. Because again, I don't like the whole fact that they're replacing aliens with other aliens, and this is just quite literally a jet ray just replacement. Like, why? Why? There was nothing wrong with jet ray. Just make an ultimate version. I don't know what to tell you. So I'm gonna put him at the top of C. This guy was really funny for the episode he was in, but after that, he was not needed anymore. So I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier. This guy is super sick. This guy is so fucking sick. This guy is such a sick alien, such a sick design. I don't know if I would put him in S tier, but I would definitely put him in A tier. This guy has a really sick design too. I don't think I like him as much as the other dude, but I would put him above the eagle. And then this dude is just weird. I like him, but I also don't. I don't really know how to explain it to you. So I'm simply just gonna put him. No, I can't even do that, dude. I can't even do that. I'll put him at the very top of B tier. Cause like the thing is, I really wish they would have designed him better. I really wish they would have designed him better. But this is my tier list. I think that this is, I'm pretty happy with this. Got our F tier right here. We got our C tier right here. We got our B tier right here. All in our A tier. And then we got our strutting S tier. Pretty solid, pretty solid. And if you don't like it, tell me about it in the comments. And tell me, if you watched Ben 10, what is your favorite alien in the comments below? If you think you can do a better one, please let me know and send it to me. Maybe I'll do a video reacting on some of your guys' tier lists. Because honestly, there's not a whole lot of Ben 10 fans out there. I'm pretty sure I'm like one of the last ones. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.